Hello everybody of the Let's Play community, I'm the Blind Swordsman and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy II. In the last episode, we got a boat. We did some cool things this episode. We're going to be doing a new, we're going to be talking to a dragon in this episode. Learning more about dragons because we're going to be like taking care of like a dragon egg and stuff in this particular game. Which is awesome. I'm excited to do that. I'm excited to get some stuff going. We are basically, we're not halfway through the game, but we're about a third of the way through the game, I would say, after this episode. This is not a very long game. It's only about 12 hours, which I feel like the next game, Final Fantasy III, feels shorter. But I feel like it's shorter, but it's still long, you know what I mean? Like, so it's longer than this game, right? But yeah, it's just one of those things. It's like, well, this game is long, but that game's longer, or this game's short, but that game feels shorter. It might just be because I beat it in 2 days. But yeah, we're gonna get through these LPs pretty quickly. Even though I think I mentioned it in the last episode or an episode before that Final Fantasy III is going to have really long videos because, like I said, I really want to get to Final Fantasy IV. I mean, we'll probably make some long episodes for that one. And Final Fantasy V and VI, you know, and then after that, you know, we'll figure things out, you know. But I'm going to get all this stuff done, and that the episode or the update video should be coming up soon. I don't know when it will come up because here's the problem is that it's taking forever to upload from my phone. But yeah, the announcement is basically like what the future's going to be like, and it still hasn't come up. It's processing now, so we're good. It's actually almost done. The Buccaneers, I'm not going to lie, they look like Pete from Goof Troop. So yeah, like that sprite. Like, I'm not saying like even that color, just that sprite. Looks like Pete from Goof Troop. I don't know if they took inspiration from that or not. But yeah, I don't know. But man, this game's so fun. This game's so fun. I can't wait to keep getting through it. It's been a while since I've been able to record commentary for it. So, you know, it is what it is, man. I don't even know why we're in a battle all of a sudden. I think I made a weird cut. Oh, well, I mean, it happens. It happens, man. It's not the biggest of deals, you know. Dude, I played Retro Bowl today on the Switch. I really like it. I also played Kirby, the new Kirby game. Really good. But the guide I have is really stupid. And it's trying to, like, tell me how to... Like, if you haven't played the game, go ahead and, like, skip forward. But, yeah, it... Like, for the missions and stuff, it's being weird about this mall place in the first world. So, I mean... I don't know. I think there's only about 9 worlds in the game, and I definitely cannot wait to get to that LP, whenever that is. Because I am going to go back to the old formula that I used to have, where I'm doing like 1 or 2 LPs instead of like 75, you know. So, guy, even though he's stupid, I still got a man crush on him, dude. He just wrecks so hard. Leela, she really wrecks too. She's really good with her physical attacks. Yeah, it's. I don't even know where we're heading. I think we're heading to try to go talk to the dragon. I can't remember. One of the best things about this version is you can sort stuff. And you could do that with all the versions of the game. So yeah. I didn't even know... I'm looking at the different tomes. Because you get tomes like collected throughout the game. And the different tomes are like... Anybody can learn them, so technically I could have had 1 or more people, like 3 or 4 people being things, but yeah, I went the wrong freaking way, I think. I went the wrong way. I think I did, or I'm gonna fight these guys. I might be fighting these guys, who knows. Oh yeah, no, I'm like, oh fetch, I need to run. I do get away though, I think. People take an insane amount of damage, but I'm sitting here thinking, okay, what should I do here? Should I actually leave? Run. I went the wrong way. We'll be fighting these guys much later on in the game, but you know, it's one of those things where I'm like, fetch, dude, like why? Why did I do this crap to myself, you know? That's okay. I mean, you can always buy more potions and high potions. This game, like I'm going to use elixirs at the end of the game, but you could buy, like, basically if you wanted 99 elixirs in this game, it is very possible to do that, which is why I don't again, that's another thing I don't understand. Like, people are like, well, it's such a bad game. It's like, you haven't played it though, have you? You know what I mean? So if you have played it, you'll understand that, okay, well, there's certain things about it that are really good, and there's certain things that aren't that good about it. But, like, a lot of the good stuff, in my opinion, outweighs the bad. I think I'm trying to figure out where to go. Because, like, so what I did is the guy's like, look at my map. Or a map on the guide. And so I'm still in flee mode, which is bad. You have one party member that flees, you all flee, which is stupid. But I fixed it. I'm like, no, man. I'm like, come on. Yeah, so now I could turn the auto battle back on and go forth. And we don't have too terribly much that we're going to be doing. Like, I don't know where I'm going. Like, I just get lost. I guess I'm getting lost at the beginning of the video. Felt like leaving in my stupidity. I get lost in the third game too, and I cut that crap out. I'm like, nah, I'm not making them watch this. Because the third game is a little more confusing than this game, because you can't really ask where to go. Whereas, like, this game, you can really kind of ask where you need to go and figure stuff out this way. So, I mean, I mean, people hate the ask and, like, tell thing, and then they get rid of it in Final Fantasy 3. So it's like, what difference does it make? You know what I'm saying? So, like, you don't like one thing, but you like the other thing. You just like the game better. It's fine, you know? I just don't understand people. They just kind of irritating, you know? Just a little bit. Hoping I can get a couple of episodes recorded for commentary for this. Oh, okay, yeah. So now I got an hour remaining on that. So, yeah. Hopefully that comes up. Hopefully that comes up soon. So, anyway. So, yeah. Come on, man. Why do I do this? Come on. Oh, hey. We're getting there. We're getting there. It'll just take a second. I don't know why I leave some of this stuff in, but hey. I left some of this stuff in. Skip forward if you want to. I'm good with it, you know. So let's just see what we do here. Because I think the next thing is we're going to be getting to that place. They're called Wyvernons. I think the dragons in this game, but they're dragons. Like, we get a dragon egg and we put it away. And I don't know if we're doing that in this episode. We might be doing it in the next episode. I just don't remember. Yeah, this episode, you know, we're going to go talk to one at least. So there is that. There is that, you know. There's that. I also recorded Metroid Dread today. That's the 2 episodes that went up yesterday. Like the last 2 days. Man, that boss. The one big boss. Like the experiment boss. I hate that guy. What a fetcher. For real. I hate that guy. He's kind of a dick. Like, it took me a while to fight him. So I had to do post-commentary on that particular episode too, so. It's just annoying, I don't know. Dude, I left in a ton of fights in this. I'm sorry. I'm an idiot. I guess he just wanted to see I guess I was like, okay, I'll just show my struggles or something. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't even know what I was thinking. These could have also been edited way late at night. So, but yeah, we want to go around and down. Yeah, I remember now. Dude, we fought the Helldivers a lot too. Maybe I counted wrong and I thought that was 2. And I'm leaving her poisoned. I don't know why. I think it's because you don't really have to. You don't have to heal her when you're on the water. Like, when you're on the water, you don't, like, take damage, but I don't know. Probably should have healed her beforehand. Yeah, so this is the place I think we need to go. I'm not entirely sure, though. Because there's a house, a mansion thing. And there's going to be a little boy and his mama there. You know? No, for real, for real. The mom and the little boy live there, so it's pretty cool. Now, one thing with stats, I don't know if, like... So, like, if you're a magic user, if your MP just goes up or not, or if there's certain, like, things that you can't put into those. I really don't know, honestly. So yeah, and I don't know why I just switched to flipping Maria, dude. It's like, dude, Firion is the leader. Come on now. Alright, we made it to the place, though. The Castle Deist. Now, there are no random encounters in here, so we should have a pretty easy time getting through here. All we really have to do is go get the treasures, which I don't need to do that. Oh yeah, that's the kid. I told you. I told you there was going to be a kid here. You didn't believe me. Somebody in the comments could be like, I believe you the entire time. It's like, cool. No, you didn't. I fooled you. You know? So what I do, I fool people. See, I don't understand. Like, so, okay, that's one issue I have. Like, what up with the empty rooms if there's no random encounters? Like, I get it if you have random encounters, but if you don't, like, what's the point? You just put a trick room in there for some stupid reason? Like, it's dumb. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's a couple issues I have with Final Fantasy 2. I don't have a ton, but that one bugs me. Like, it's like, dude, why? Why are you just tricking us to trick us? You know what I mean? Like, look, this is going to be an empty room. Stupid. Unless you know that there's not an empty room there. You know what I'm saying? Like, how annoying is that? We have to stop and go get a flipping thing. I'm having some serious heartburn, dude. Yeah, so this is a dragon guy, but we want to talk to the mom and the son first. No, why would he have caused problems? You don't need to apologize. Oh, was his name Kane? Yeah, you get a Dragoon in this game. He's pretty dope. He's actually my favorite, like, side character. Sorry, I don't like... I think Leon's okay. He's not as cool as, flipping, he's not as cool as, Scott, I think is his name. No, Scott was the one that, died, I think. But yeah. I think now we've asked and done things with that. Now I think we're supposed to talk to the little kid, or we're supposed to leave. I can't remember what we do next in here, because honestly, I just don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going either. Okay, I guess I just leave. Oh, maybe I am supposed to leave, but I don't think I'm supposed to leave. Love the music here, though. I love the French horn in this. So good. I think it's a French horn. I'm pretty sure it is. But, like, I will tell you, I did not realize how much woodwind instruments flipping Nobuo Uematsu used until I played these Pixel remasters. Like, there's not a ton of clarinet in this, which I can understand that. Like, clarinet's kind of clarinet's really like the melody holder. It's not really like something that stands out or should stand out unless you're like in a jazz band or something. But like the oboe in this, so good. Sorry, I'm a band geek. I did band for a really long time, and for like 6 years of my life, I did band. So if I geek out about the instrumentation being used by certain people, I'm sorry. Like, it's just the way it is. Heck yeah, you put the winged sword on. I don't know when I'm taking off. Okay, I think it's... No, please, just take off the stuff, man. Like, it doesn't need to be done. Like, he doesn't need a freaking shield, Dallin. I don't know why I did that. Because, like, you do not need a shield in this game. You don't. If you want a shield, you could definitely have one. But if you don't have one, fine. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. Like, in the slightest, it really does not matter. So I think we need to head up to the cave up north. I'm pretty sure that's what we need to do next. If I would move. I really thought I fixed this, and I swear in future episodes it gets better, but I honestly could not tell you. Now we got Heal Gyguses, which I don't think are that big of a deal. Like, I really don't. Like, they're kind of meaty, we'll say. But, I mean, they go down pretty easily, so. I mean, look at the damage freaking Guy's doing, dude. And Furion, my boy. So, yeah, that's one of the things, too. So, like, I will tell you one thing. If you are attacking pretty much throughout the game, and then you get hit, like, you're going to be building up HP in it, and strength pretty freaking fast. And it's weird to me that people have to resort to cutting themselves in the face, or just like doing the forward and backwards technique in this game. You do not have to do that. I think this game is that easy. Now again, it could be because I'm playing this version of the game, but I think this game's easy enough. You don't have to do stupid things that people say on the internet. Like, it bugs the crap out of me that people are just like, oh, this game's horrible and all this other stuff. Even people that have played it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we just wanted to come in here and get the remains of a dragoon, which is the pendant. So now we can go back to the castle, and we can go ahead now and give the mom this pendant thing, which is good. But we will be back here. This place isn't too long, isn't too bad. I mean, that's the thing with Final Fantasy 2 that I found is kind of longish about it. The dungeons are pretty long. Like, the last one isn't that bad. The last one isn't that long. Like, people are going to say, well, the last one's super long. It's not long. Like, what makes it long is basically you have one dungeon that goes into that dungeon, so it looks like you're into. Okay, finally. Just noticed this. Sorry I changed my thoughts so quickly, but Furion now no longer has a shield. Thank goodness. You don't need the shield. Don't ever buy shields. Literally. Buy like 2 swords if you can. Buy 2 swords, equip them to your best attackers, boom. You'll go through things like a bandsaw on plywood. Like, for real. It'll just be like, yeah, I don't know. Like, you could, like, it's plywood that you could hear scream. You know what I'm saying? So now we could go up to here and use this. Here for the Empire, seeking a common foe. Will you hear us? So key items would be the pendant. Oh, I'm supposed to ask this stuff? Okay, you do ask about it. Wyverns and the dragoon. That's what you ask about. But now, we got the wyvern egg. And so now, we can submerge it in the life spring, which now we have to go back to the dungeon, and which is where the dungeon officially begins. Now you're going to see miles and miles of cuts in this episode, because I cut the crap out of the fights in this, and I cut the crap out of stopping. Because here's the thing. Oh, that was a beautiful transition. I like that. Anyway, good job by me. You do not need a guide to get through any of these dungeons. I might use one for Final Fantasy IV because the Sylph Cave is kind of weird, and I haven't ever gotten all the treasure chests. But you never need to use them for the first 2 games. First 3 games. You don't need them. You don't need a guide for those because you have the map. You could literally press X and move it around the room, which I didn't think about doing until like the end of this LP. Cut out a lot there, but that's fine. As long as we're not showing too many battles, I'm good with that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to bore you guys with 500 battles. There's guys that I see doing RPGs all the time, and they don't cut their battles off. They're like, well, that's the point of it. Well, okay, but there's too many battles, is what I should say. Like, you don't need to do that. You don't need to show every battle. Like, the RPG, like, Let's Play to me should be shown off to show off the story. It shouldn't be shown off to be like, oh, well, here's 500 battles you're going to see in this LP. Like, sorry. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is boring. Like, that was the most infuriating thing about recording this LP is the dungeons are long, and I'll bring this up in my review whenever it'll come up. But I'll say, look, dude, like, I love this game and everything, but like, because the dungeons are so long and you get random encounters all over the place, it's boring. Like, some of them are boring. Like, this place isn't too bad. And I don't find like the Crystal Tower and stuff like that boring either. I think they're fine. But nobody wants to see me bandsaw through 500 enemies. Like, it's literally a thing you don't care about. You know what I mean? Like, ooh, he took 64 damage. It's literally like golf. It's literally like, and the one worker used Blizzard 7. Let's see what the heroes come back with. Oh, 170 damage. Knocked him out. Okay, there's 138 damage. There's 22. 119. This is going to be a close one, folks. He puts it into the hole, and he wins. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is. That's what it is. You'd be bored out of your mind if I just decided to do that, and I never will do that. Like, I think I've done that for every LP. I've cut out the battles, which, like, when I was younger, like, in doing, like, Paper Mario and stuff, you know, I wasn't the best at it. I'm still not the best at it. That's fine, as long as it's not horrible. I don't think I've done horrible stuff. Like, the only thing that's been bad is, like, in this LP, where I've left in where I'm sitting there looking up the guide to where to go. And I've done that before. But that to me is different. That to me is like, okay, I'm looking up something, sorry. Like, you know what I mean? But like, and I guess at least you're doing something in this, but like, I mean, I'm trying to get somewhere, you know? But yeah, cut out your battles. That's my point. That's my point. If you're going to do a Let's Play of an RPG that's not an action RPG like Dark Cloud or something, cut out your battles. You know what I mean? Like Dark Cloud, obviously you can't do that. Like, you're cutting out like parts of the game. Never even actually, I haven't touched Dark Cloud in a long time. I love that game. Even though I'm bad at it, like I'm way bad at it. Like, I remember like when I rented that because I was like, oh, I think it looks like Link on the cover, right? I rented that for the first time when I was like a teenager. Or I probably was a young kid. But I played it and it was awesome, but it was like, your stuff broke? And I didn't understand that. And I'm like, what? Your stuff can break? That's stupid. And then all of a sudden, like 15 years later, we get Breath of the Wild and everything breaks in that game. I don't miss playing Breath of the Wild. I'm going to be honest, I don't. I don't miss LPing Breath of the Wild. Like, it was good. It's one of the better LPs I think I've done. But, like, that took so much out of me. I didn't realize how big... Like, when I first did the LP, I didn't realize how much of a struggle it was going to be. I didn't think that there was going to be, like, I don't know, 700 hours worth of gameplay just 100% the game. Like, holy cow, I may need to start it over at some point. Because I do think it's a great game, but, like, I don't think I'd ever LP a game that big again. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, the game that comes to mind that is like that is probably Skyrim. And, yeah, I think, what's his name? Flippin', The Completionist? Yeah, The Completionist was like, yeah, I had 503 terabytes worth of memory. I think it was terabytes. He said, worth of memory to record footage for his review. I think it was like 30 minutes long. How nuts is that? That's a lot of editing. That's a lot of, like, it's not just like the fact that you might have notes or something. You still have to, like, scrub through the footage and stuff because you're not going to have all your notes unless he is that detailed. Like, if he's that detailed, bravo. Bravo for him. But, like, dude. Like, that's insane to me. Like, it's way crazy. So, I don't even think a game like that I would do. But I don't like Skyrim that much anyway. I was thinking about doing, like, L.A. Noire. Like as newer games, like L.A. Noire, I would love to do. Because I could get it for the Switch. What else am I thinking? Like, I'd love to LP, like, a Borderlands game or something, too. But I haven't played it. But I have a lot on my list. It's just that I'm not going to play, like, a super long game like that again, probably. I don't know. Probably not. I probably will, because Breath of the Wild 2 will come out, and then I'll try to get the new console, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll end up playing the game. It'll happen. You know what I mean? Like, I played that game day one. Funny story, though, because, like, she said the pre-order wasn't... My wife said the pre-order wasn't going to make it until, like, that Sunday. And so... And to make matters worse, that was when I rode the train. And I rode the train. The train was late. And I was pissed, because I was like, cool, now I don't even get to play the new Zelda game. Day one, and I don't even get to, like, go home on time. Like, I hated that. That is the worst thing about train rides. I hate it so much. I hated when they'd be like, oh, the train's gonna be delayed. It's like, fetch you. Just don't be delayed. Come on, it's your job. You know what I mean? But, you know, they're doing the best they can, so I don't complain too much about that. Anyway. I just went to the top left-hand side. You could look on your map to find it. Anyway. But then, got home. It was sitting there right there for me, and my wife went to GameStop and bought it for me and canceled the game order, or the pre-order, which was so sick. Because the thing about it was, I only had the Wii U, so it was like, they had plenty of Wii U copies. So, I still gotta play it day one. Like, it's awesome. And I still have memories playing the game. Like, I enjoyed playing the game to finish off the LP, you know what I mean? Like, I enjoyed it. I really like the final boss, too. I think the final boss is the coolest, like, Ganon we've ever seen. Like, even over Ocarina of Times, which I've always said was the best one. Now it's not the best one. The best one is Breath of the Wild. It's like, you have to sit there and say, yeah, it's Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild has the best final boss. Besides Majora's Mask. Majora's Mask is definitely, like, the most unique final boss. But, like, second best Ganon, obviously Ocarina of Time, but the best one is... How could it compete? How could it compete to that, man? Like, you fight Ganon in the middle of Hyrule Castle, and then you just... And I'm not spoiling this. You can go watch my LP if you're like, I'm spoiling this. But then you just go outside and, like, fight him out there as Gigantor again. It's so cool, dude. Dude, it's so cool. But now we have a boss. And this boss isn't too bad. I don't even know why I'm doing this. Like, I literally could just set up everybody to attack and I would be fine. I literally just turned on auto battle. Like, seriously, it's really not that bad. Now I have Furion, who's doing almost 1,000 damage to every enemy. You know what I mean? Like, this boss is a joke. Like, the bosses in this game are a joke. Like, the final boss, you're gonna see how easy he is to me. I think Furion, I don't think it has anything to do with his arm strength. I think I just have a weapon that chimeras can actually get through. So he's just not going to do damage with his left hand, unfortunately. Which is fine. But yeah, boom, right here, done. That's the boss battle. It even had, like, cool music in it. And it's like, dude, like, I think this boss battle is a little too cool for you, you know? So, dude, how long is this video for? How long do I have this for? Okay, it's like 36 minutes. That's not bad. That's not bad. I thought it'd be like 40. I'm like, dude, I don't want to sit here for 40 minutes. But I want to do this because then I will have, like, uploaded still every day since I took my break. So, Yeah, I don't know. And I enjoy this. Like, I really have enjoyed doing these post-commentary Let's Plays. Because not only can I talk about the game, which is so sick. Like, I could talk about the game. Not only that, like, I can talk about crap I want to talk about. Like, Zelda and stuff. It's awesome. And then you guys kind of get to hear this. Like, you all could use this as, like, a podcast thing, you know? Which, I don't really feel like this is a podcast thing. Because I'm not... this isn't my podcast voice. My podcast voice is like, well, if you want my opinion on this, you know. No, this is my normal voice for podcasts usually when I make them. I don't know, man. I've thought about starting a Let's Players one. I don't know if anybody, like, okay, my boy Nintendo brother, if you're listening, if you're watching the video, I'm at home. So, I could give you some times. Would be cool if you ever wanted to start a podcast like that, where we just talk about Let's Playing. We could do a podcast like that. We could have guests. Be cool. I'd love to interview my boy, Fill in the Blanks. Because he'd be such a cool guy to talk to. You know what I mean? Oh, by the way, the dragon died. Poor dragon. But yeah, this is literally all we're going to be doing, is just playing with the... Or it's just playing with the dragon. No. We're not going to be playing with any dragon. We're just getting the dragon egg put in there. But yeah, like, Nintendo brother, dude, I would love to do a podcast with you. I'm back now at our place. That was a cool transition, too. I've done some cool transitions. I'd love to do something like that. Get some smaller guests on. And then if the thing picks up, you know, then we can go, like... do like bigger guests. Maybe at some point have like Chuck Conroy on or something. I don't know. I don't think that would be a thing that would happen. I don't think it would take off, but like it would be fun. Heck, I'd like to talk to you about Let's Playing, you know? So yeah. Oh, Your Highness. Oh, she wants to... Ugh. Bruh. Bribery is not cool, Hilda. What are you doing? I don't enjoy to be teased. Wow. I didn't even know she said that. Oh, man. Oh. Fooled you. Not so fast, you scurvy snake. Alright. For boss time, even though she's not really even a boss. Literally, I should just... Oh, what am I doing? Just attack. Don't use Okay, use magic. Whatever. Whatever you want to do, Dallin. You don't even need to use magic on her. Like, I don't. Like, the reason why you don't need to use magic on anybody is because you're so strong, dude. Like, you're so strong. It's kind of ridiculous, bro. Oh, even the confused, like, guy, man. Like, it's over. Oh, he wrecked her, though. Oh! Yeah, I guess I'm using thunder just because. Yeah, maybe Furion's left hand sucks. Like, I don't know, dude. I should just use... If I'm going to use a spell, I should use fire. Honestly. Oh, she's going to be my items, bitch? Oh, I didn't know that. Mallet. Why am I using mallet? That's not what it's for. Oh, I used fire 5. He didn't even do anything, bro. Man, I really screwed up on that fight. All I had to do was hit X to auto battle and I would have been fine. Like, what the freak, dude? What am I doing? My gosh. I hate when I do stupid things like that. But yeah, now... Oh, how much of that did you see? Who cares? What do you mean? Are you trying to be her girlfriend or something and she thinks you're cheating on her? Like, come on, man. Like, it's not like you got in bed with the thing or anything. I'm counting. I'm coming with you. Okay, so Lilia is going to leave and then Gordon's going to go with us, which Gordon's fine too. Gordon's fine too. Like, the only side character I don't really like is Leon. And you'll see why once you get to the end of the game. Because, okay, I'll give you one reason. I hate the fact that we don't get him till episode 10. Like, literally, that's when we're going to get him. We use him for the rest of the game, but then episode 12 hits and he's gone. It's over. Because it's over. Like, it's done. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing we can do. I mean, anyway. But anyway, folks, we're getting ready to make some preparations because now we need to go, I think, to the Coliseum, which we'll do that in the next episode, to take care of Hilda's guy, or the person that, like, stole Hilda from us. Here's a stupid thing. I have to use magic, and then I have to go back and heal again. So that's one dumb thing, but that's okay. That's okay. Those older RPGs just don't help you as much, which is fine. But anyway, I'm going to make my preparations, and in the next episode, we're going to go ahead and head out to, I think, the Coliseum. We're going to go save Princess Hilda. So anyway, folks, take care, everybody, and have a fantastic day.